We've been receiving some DMs from people, from even friends of mine who are watching the videos, but they do not know how to get all the way to Bitopex from scratch. So specifically the people that DM'd me on Twitter regarding the copy trading stuff, most of these were from traditional finances and they were not familiar with the whole process of using a centralized exchange to deposit here on Bitopex. So this is what we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to be showing that to you here in today's video. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. As you can see, August is not the best month for us for the 0DT options copy trading strategy, but we're still performing very well and we are way above the Phoenix strategy. So the 0DT is around 4% this month, which is almost 3% more than the P&L that the Phoenix strategy had. That one trades very, very safe. And the 0DT July was 14%, but now in August we're around 4%. Maybe we're able to extend that to maybe 6 or 7 August, but August has been a very weird month. It has had up and downs, but still the 0DT is performing very, very well compared to the Phoenix strategy. And when you project the P&L to a whole year, we're looking at 126% on this strategy, which is still fantastic. Which brings us to the point there. I had a few people on Twitter reaching out to me, asking me to help them on how to deploy capital here to Bitopex because they were not familiar with crypto. They just wanted to diversify and have a little money here. So I'm going to be showing that to you today. And if you've never used crypto, don't worry. This is going to be a full-on tutorial for you on how you can do that as well. So a few disclaimers is that in my country, Binance is still king. So I'm going to be using Binance for this. But if you are in the United States or in Canada, you can use Coinbase or Kraken. So any of these two, they have the same functions and they have the same steps that I will be doing here on Binance, but you will have to do that on Coinbase or Kraken. The names most likely are going to be the same or very similar. And the step-by-step is going to be the same, just icons, colors, places where you have to click are going to be different from one exchange to the other. But at the end of the day, if you listen carefully on where to click, what to do, and understand the whole step-by-step, you can apply this to whatever exchange you're using, even if it is on mobile or it is on your computer, because the steps that you're going to be doing are the same. The UI will change from mobile to computer, from Coinbase to Kraken to Binance to OKX, MEXC, whatever you're using. So if you are from the US, as far as I know, so far, you don't have Binance anymore, but you have Coinbase, you have Kraken, MEXC, I think it still works in the US. I'm not 100% sure. Then you have OKX, very, very good. So regarding which one you have to choose, it doesn't really matter. Whatever is the fastest way for you to deposit your fiat, meaning your US dollars, via wire, bank transfer, credit card, whatever suits you best, you're going to find different strategies that fits your needs better. Coinbase is the king in the United States, so maybe try Coinbase first. But again, not financial advice because I don't use Coinbase or Kraken for my on and off ramp for crypto. I use Binance, but again, that doesn't apply to you if you live in the United States. So let's get into it. The first step is for you to deposit money into it. This one I'm not going to cover here because you have plenty of videos on YouTube showing specifically to your needs. So if you're going with Kraken, you can find how to deposit US dollars to Kraken or how to deposit in your currency, euros, whatever it is, to the specific exchange. So this one, you can just search that term on YouTube and you're going to be able to find it even better in your language if you are not English native. So this step we're going to skip, but once you have your money, it can be fiat, it can be cryptocurrency. I have crypto here already, but if it could be fiat, it could be US dollars, it could be Canadian dollars, euros. The steps that you're going to be taking are the same because we're going to convert that into crypto, and I'm going to be converting this crypto that I have into another one, and we're going to go step by step from there. So let's jump into my Binance account and we can do that together. So in my assets, you see right here, I have Ethereum. Below that, I have BRL, which is the Brazilian currency. I usually use this one to receive crypto and switch it to fiat currency and take it off, or to deposit into the exchange and transform it into crypto, to buy more crypto, do whatever I need to do. So I have some Ethereum. We're going to convert this Ethereum. So Everton, how do I convert my fiat currency or my cryptocurrency into another currency that I'm going to send to Bitopex? On Binance, there's a few ways to do it. If you're a mobile, you're going to have a very yellow button at the bottom, which is the convert button. Here you can find it under trade, convert, but in a few places like Coinbase or whatever, you're going to be able to see that once you select. Maybe you will see trade, maybe you will see convert, maybe you are going to see swap, whatever it is. Find a place where you can switch one token or one currency to another currency. And that for us is convert right here. Once we click this, we're going to choose what are we going to convert from and to. So here we're going to convert from Ethereum and we're going to convert to either USDT or USDC. And I'm going to explain that to you in a little bit on why there's two and what's the difference between one and the other. So I'm going to select USDC here, bang, I selected it, and we're going to put $500. So once you do this, you're going to preview the conversion and you're going to convert. It takes a few seconds, and then here you can see that it says successful. You click go to wallet. Okay, so this is step one. Again, what is step one? Converting your fiat or the crypto that you already have into a stable coin. What is a stable coin? It is a cryptocurrency that emulates the US dollars. So it is always going to be $1 worth. Of course, there's events where it's not going to be $1, like it happened with the Luna fiasco, where USD was not $1 anymore because it depegged from the dollar. But these are things for another video. What you need to understand is that you're going to be using stablecoin dollars, which is USDC or USDT. So you've done this step number one, which is converting whatever you have. It can be crypto or fiat to USDC or USDT. You've done that, and now we're going to go back to Bitopex because we need to do the step number two. And here on Bitopex, if you still don't have a Bitopex account, what you're going to do, you're going to scroll in the first link in the description and you're going to register to Bitopex. Once you do that, you're going to have to go through the registration process, which shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. And then once you have that, you're going to click on your icon right here for the user, and you're going to go to deposit. Here, you're going to select the coin. Now we have two to choose from. You have USDT and USDC. Well, we converted to USDC, so we're going to select that. Now, what is a network? Well, a network is on which blockchain you're going to send this money to. Okay, so the simplest way to say is that there are a bunch of networks. There's a bunch of blockchains here in the crypto space. So we have big ones, we have small ones, fast ones, ones that are built on top of pre-existing ones. So there's a bunch of different use case scenarios for blockchains, but here we can choose from a few that we have pre-selected. So if you click right here, we have ETH mainnet, which is Ethereum mainnet for Ethereum itself. So the name of the coin is the same name of the blockchain. Then we have BSC mainnet, which is the network for Binance. It is Binance's own blockchain. And then we have Tron mainnet. So here I'm going to be choosing BSC mainnet, but again, maybe on Coinbase or on Kraken, you're not going to be able to send anything via the BSC mainnet. So use ETH or use Tron itself if you have these chains available. So Everton, how do I know how to do that? How do I know if I can send on ETH, if I can send on Tron, if I can send on BSC? We're going to get into it in the next step. So now I'm just going to select BSC, and here it says that I have 60 minutes to perform this transaction. So I acknowledge, and here it gives me an address. I'm going to copy this address, okay? And now that we have everything done here, we're going to go back to Binance, back to your exchange. So here, what you have to do now is look somewhere for a withdraw button. On Binance, the withdraw button is right here in your centralized exchange. You could have it anywhere. Maybe you can even have it under the token itself. It says token name and then send, swap, convert, and maybe withdraw. But here on Binance, we're going to go on withdraw right here, and we're going to select the USDC that we have, $500. And here is where we're going to paste the address that we copied from the topics. We're going to paste this address right here, and the network, we're going to select the same network that we selected on the topics, which was BSC. So we're going to select BSC right here. You can see on Binance, you have a whole lot more to choose from, but you don't have Tron, for example. You have ETH and BSC. We're going to keep it on BSC. Here it gives me a warning. Yes, I am sure. And here I'm going to select how much USDC I want to send. So in this case, I want to send $500. So we review everything. if it is correct, 500 bucks to the address that we copied from Bitopex, to the chain, which is BNB Smart Chain or BSC chain. It has different names, but it doesn't really matter. Or to ETH mainnet. If you choose ETH mainnet, it doesn't really matter, from an exchange, because I pay very little fees from Binance itself. But once you've done reviewing everything, you click on withdraw and you're going to click on confirm. Here, I'm going to have to do the 2FA, the whole process of putting the 2FA code, my password again. So I'm going to just do this real quick. So here for me, now it says awaiting approval. Okay, it just switched to sent. Of course, these messages right here can change according to your own exchange that you're using, but overall, you should see a pending message and then a confirmation message, just like you saw for me right here. So I'm going to click on OK. And now you can see that we have the order submitted and it is processing, and I should get a notification on my phone when I receive it. So what we can also do is go to Bitopex right here and wait for a deposit to be credited into the platform itself. So here on Bitopex, it took less than 2 minutes, so a minute more or less, and you can see at the bottom we have the ID, we have the time where it was deposited, and the amount. The wallet address and transaction ID are blurred because I don't want to share that, but here it will be the address where you sent it from, which is your exchange, and the transaction ID is the one that you can paste into a scan, which will show you all the transaction that went through. So for Binance, it will be bscscan.com, and if you paste this transaction ID there, you're going to be able to see the whole transaction and the whole process that it went through in the blockchain, how many confirmations it had, the sort of things. So here I can already see that I have the 500 bucks credited. So I'm going to go and finish the video by going to the copy trading section, going to follow, and here I'm going to deposit the 500 bucks and I'm going to confirm, and boom, I already deposited 500 bucks right here. So this should be very, very simple. So now the inverse is the same thing. For you to withdraw this money, you're going to go to withdraw. You're going to select USDC or USDT. Doesn't really matter. So for us, we're going to go USDC BSC mainnet, because this is the same token that we use to come to Bitopex. So to leave Bitopex, we're going to use the same, so there's no confusion. So let's say here I have 500 bucks. I'm going to put 500. And what is this address that I have to put right here? Well, when we were depositing, we copied the address from the Bitopex, but now we're going to copy the address from your exchange. On your exchange, you should see a deposit button. In my case, it is right here. I click on deposit and it asks me to deposit bank, credit card, or via crypto. So I'm going to choose deposit via crypto. And here I'm going to choose USDC. So I'm going to put USDC. And for the network, we're going to choose BSC or BSC chain, BNB chain, whatever it is. Make sure it is BEP20. So here now we have the address that it is blurred, but we have the address right here that we're going to go and we're going to paste on Bitopex. So now you have the address where you can send money from Bitopex all the way to the address, which is your exchange address. So you do that, you click on continue, and just like you had to wait for the money to be credited here on Bitopex, you're going to have to wait for the money to be credited on the exchange itself. And once you're there, you should be able to find plenty of tutorials on YouTube on how to withdraw that to fiat according to your country that you live in or the exchange that you're using to receive these funds from. So I hope this video was helpful. Hope it wasn't too long. And if you have any more technical issues or technical difficulties that we can help you with, just let me know or reach out on Twitter or on email. Whatever means is the best for you to reach out to us, any of us in the team. And I'm more than happy to help you with these technicalities, because again, a video like this, it is always good to make so other people can understand how to deposit and how to get into Bitopex in the seamless way possible. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for another one. Peace.